Hello, my name is Luke Lee. This is my first cooking video. Today, what I'm going to be cooking is baked chicken. Reason for this video, summertime's around the corner. I know a lot of people are trying to eat healthy. So I figured I'd give a healthy recipe to help people out. A lot of people have told me how good my baked chicken is. So I figured this is the time that I show other people how to make it. There's a lot of misconceptions about baked chicken. A lot of people think that you have to put butter on it in order for the chicken to be moist, which is very incorrect. As long as you're not cooking the chicken too long or on too high of a temperature, that is not the case. You can cook it without butter and it will still be moist. Also, a lot of people think in order to have good chicken it has to be fried. Fried is very high in fat. If you're trying to eat healthy, that is definitely not going to help. Best ways to eat it: grill it or bake it. I like baking it. So what I'm showing today is my special recipe for baking chicken. Very easy recipe. First of all, what you need is chicken. Right here I have a 4-pound bag of drumsticks. The reason I chose the drumsticks, it's a total of 8 grams of fat per serving. And you can even reduce it by cutting off the skin. And it's pretty high in protein, about 17 grams of protein per serving, so that's pretty good. You'll need seasoning. I prefer non-sodium based seasonings. I got my garlic seasoning, my Italian seasoning, and my crushed red pepper. You can choose what you wish. There's no rules on seasoning. This is just what I prefer. I like to have it a little spicy, and I love garlic. And the Italian, it gives it a little extra flavor as well. You'll want to have a knife so you can cut the skin off. A lot of the skin you can just rip off. Sometimes there's a little hesitation, so you'll want to take a knife and just cut it. Get you a pan, something like this, baking pan, foil it, and then just take some fat-free cooking spray. There you go. Make sure you preheat your oven, 450 degrees. And what I also like to keep is some napkins, because when I cut it and when I want to, put seasonings, things on it, I don't want to just reach out and grab the bottles without, with chicken stuff on my hand. So, get a napkin so I can go to the sink without having to touch the faucet, things like that. All right, here we go. First of all, what you'll want to do is wash the chicken. Real easy. Just turn the water on the hottest temperature. Just take the chicken. After you clean your chicken off, what you'll want to do is just take the skin off. If you can just rip it off, certainly do so. Just like this. Just pull hard. Most of it will just come right off. Something like this. Some of the skin won't come off by pulling it, so you just take your knife, just have the knife assist you. Now that you're done taking off the skin, you'll definitely want to wash your hands. Once you got your hands clean, now it's time to season it. With the types of seasoning that I like to use, you don't have to worry about putting too little or too much since there's no sodium. I mean, you can just cover it with as much as you want. You can just put a little bit. It's up to you. I just like to do it like this. This is the garlic, the Italian. Last, crushed red peppers. And the types of seasonings that I get are fairly inexpensive. You can get them from places like Walmart or Dollar General for 50 cents. So they're not that expensive. And here's how it looks. So now it's time to put it in the oven. 450 degrees. And you'll leave it in the oven for about 30 minutes. I'll be back once it's done. So I'll see you in a few. Alright, 30 minutes is up. Time to take the chicken out of the oven. So it's not. Here's the chicken. Now what you want to do is get a fork, and you need to test it, because some chickens have different thicknesses, things like that. 30 minutes is usually a good amount. Sometimes it's not. So what you got to do, you got to just poke it. Poke them all. See if any blood seeps out or anything. In this case, it looks like everything's done. Looks good. Can't wait to eat it. This is perfect for if you have a family or guests, make a bunch of chicken. In my case, I live by myself. I like to cook a whole bag of chicken at once, and then I'll have chicken a few days. I can eat it a couple times a day, so I don't have to come home and cook every night. Perfect recipe. This is good with all kinds of sauces, seasonings. Sometimes I like to top it with General sauce, barbecue sauce, things like that. Got a cat down here trying to open up cabinets. But you can just eat it like this. When you got the right seasonings, you don't really need any type of condiments on it. But that kind of condiments kind of help. You can eat it with vegetables, some healthy, steamed or grilled vegetables. You can eat it with brown rice. You can mix brown rice and vegetables. It's whatever you want. Just try to keep it healthy. I appreciate you watching. This is my first cooking video. If you like what you've seen and you want me to do more, feel free. Let me know. Comment, rate, and I will certainly do more videos of healthy cooking. That's all I got for today. My name is Luke Lee, and I will see y'all later.